Hi Libra, this is your forecast for the month of February 2017. This is a general reading for Libra Sun, Libra Rising, or Libra Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, provided on the link at the upper corner. If you have visited my site before, you'll need to clear your browser's cache for the schedule button to function properly. Now, the last week you have the Two of Swords. So this is a little bit different from that Chariot where you were so focused on where you were trying to get to, because this card speaks about indecision. Maybe you're at an impasse. Maybe things were rushing forward quickly and then all of a sudden this week stopped. There's a wall. There's no action taking place. You're involved in some kind of tense situation. Now, both of these cards speak to some type of struggle, opposing minds. So that's a strong theme for you. The inability to bring together opposing forces, decisions, thoughts. Maybe somebody is thinking differently than you, or maybe you can't make up your mind about something, which is a hallmark of Libra. The idea that you want to weigh things carefully again and again until you find that perfect solution, and in the process you end up not moving at all. So this could be a week where you're avoiding something. There's some indecision, and maybe, you know, if the entire month had a lot of passion, a lot of emotion, and now we get to this end of the month where there's a feeling of blocked emotions, where you're putting the lid on things, you're closing off. There's a tight rein on your emotions. Now maybe there's been a struggle, and now maybe there's a truce. You've come to some kind of difficult decision, agreement, or settlement. For some of you, maybe you were in a conflict, a battle of sorts, whatever that was, and now you're going to hold your position. You're going to wait until the tide changes before you make your move. So maybe this is calculated on some part. So it all depends on your personal determination this week. Either it's working with you as your ally, or that determination has become your worst enemy. But there's no doubt about that there's some uncertainty this week. So either you're overconfident or you're feeling in doubt. But either way, maybe you're doing nothing, or you're following the line of least resistance, even though on some instinctual level, you know that that's not working. Again, for some of you, this is a matter of strategy. You're playing a waiting game. And so it could be, let's see who folds first. So these delays may work in your favor. It could strengthen your position, and you could be even more determined in the process. But for others of you, you know, maybe you were trying to rush forward and maybe there's somebody else blocking you, or a situation. And so for you, you're restless. You feel very challenged by what is taking place. You're frustrated. You're impatient. And so you may allow that to be the trigger to cause you to do something that is out of control, that is risky. You may let your emotions dictate your attitude, and maybe you are saying some things or doing some things that in the end totally work against you. The thing that you were hoping to get, to gain, you're screwing it up somehow by what you're doing because you let your emotions get the best of you. So maybe you were hoping to save something or promote something, and maybe you felt threatened in some way. Maybe you felt you had to get to the goal line first, or you felt you were in danger of losing something, and so you had to rush, and you felt emotional, and it overrode your common sense. It may have even caused you to stir the pot around you and create conflict between other people. So this is a week to be very mindful of allowing your anxieties and your irrational fears, although they may crop up when you least expect, do not give in to those. Now, for some of you, there's some indecision being made, although there's a new chapter taking place, because you have that crescent moon in the background of the card. So, you may be considering something, but yet you don't have quite enough information yet. Now, you could be in exploration mode. And this may have to do with travel again, because you have that Chariot card. Or expanding yourself in some way, pushing the boundaries. Or you're not acting, you're stalling, and this is time for you to try something new.